Evening Benito. Evening Geordie. Evening John. Hi Lynn. Evening Darren. Hello Lynn. Ralph's just missed a cod. Oh, he said it was a cod. Evening Dave, thanks for coming on. I've had a couple of bites, last 10 minutes, I've only been at about 10 minutes. Evening Rob, evening Stephen, evening Paul. It's a lovely night. Cheers Stephen. Like I say, I've had a couple of belting knocks. It's not cold, Lynn, it's lovely. It's lovely. It's just me, Ralph and Sandra tonight. I think Lee Griffiths is coming over in a bit. Cheers Stephen. I say I've had a couple of belting knocks a couple of minutes ago. I just pulled in a bit. I'm fishing right on the big channel of the mouth of the channel into a big hole in front of me, just down to the right of me. So you'll not see me cast tonight. I'm casting from behind the bivvy out. Evening Anthony, thanks for coming on. Yeah, I've had to cast from where I am anyway. I'm right on the ramp, so if I get any decent cod in, I can walk down the ramp and pull them up.
I wonder if I had trouble getting that lot in.
Oh my God, is that yours?
No, that's what was on. That's what that went into. I bet the.
So you got somebody else's?
Yeah, I had that fish on. It must have gone. So have I gone into it or?
Unless it was on 90, that's pulled it off.
Yeah.
I'm getting some belting bites. Yeah. Stephen said evening, Ralph, before. Hey Peter, thanks for coming on. Hey Kevin.
Evening, Mr.
Cheers,
Puds.
mate. I don't think Steve's on yet. Pete's on. Oh, the picture's alright for everybody and the sound's alright. No weather is, no wind. It's very, very light. They did say 8 mile an hour northwesterlies and a bit. About 8:30. Evening Austin. Evening Dean. So I've had a couple of belting bites. Evening James. Thanks mate. I've had a couple of cracking knocks before. Didn't half bang down. Evening Stuart. I think I said the evening before. Cheers for that Stuart, thanks mate. Hi Steve, thanks for coming on. I'm right at the bottom end of the cleveleys, right down near the bull nose. I fished the top end last time. I've come into the deep channel tonight, give it a go. Evening Mike, thanks for coming on. Yeah, I've come right down to where the ramp is. There's a ramp in front of me. Just see if I can put it down for you. There's the ramp there. So I can walk down there and pull the fish in if I get any decent cod on. It's a bit better this top end to where we fished last time. I'm right on the edge of the channel as it comes in. Hey Steve. No, it's not freezing. It's not freezing, Lynn. I was going to bring the tiller lamp, but I didn't need them. It's really warm. Evening, Robbie. Thanks for coming on. Let's hope we get a nice codling out tonight. I've had a couple of cracking bites earlier on. What time did I cast out? Be about 10 to 6. I just reeled in and put another bait on before I went live. Hi Alan, I think it was. Sorry about that. Hi Stuart. I don't know what you said before. I better not, or I'm not. I don't know. I missed the comments. Evening, Carl. I've got all my batteries charged up. I've got my spot lamps on. Try to get it on the rod as best I can. I'm fishing right on the edge of the slope at the minute, the ramp. Evening Manny, thanks for coming on. I've had to take the chain off. There's a chain here with no access. I've had to move it down so I can get on this corner. But them bites before was brilliant. Ralph had a good fish on a few minutes ago. So hopefully the cod are going to play out tonight. The water's perfect for it. I think there's a little whiting coming through as well at the moment. Keep getting a little tap on end at rod. Evening Barry. Thanks for coming on, mate. It's a lovely night, it's not cold. It's absolutely brilliant. They did say a couple of showers later on, but I can't see it being any showers. The sky's quite clear. It's a 29 footer tonight as well. Evening Simon. It's a 29 footer tonight, so we should get something decent out. Last time we came it was only a 26, 27 I think it was. We're right at the bottom of the ramp. Just let me see if I can show you. Right at the bottom of the ramp there, you can see the tide coming in. See the waves at the bottom there. Oops. You see the waves at the bottom, just in between the rod rest. Oh yeah, fingers crossed, we'll get a nice codling out. Evening Graham. Hopefully we'll get a decent codling out tonight for everybody. The first one of the year for me. I'll say I got 2 belting bites before, tap tap and then bang right down. And Ralph won't be to reel. He's reeling for him and I missed it. But never mind, I know they're out there. He's having a nice codling or a big whiting. There's been a couple of codling caught on here the last couple of nights. So I got down here early, I thought, right, I'll get the spot. There's about 4 or 5 further up, just round on the bone holes there, that are fishing, and there's about 4 or 5 behind me. Evening Keith, thanks for joining. So yeah, I think the guy's name's Tommy Dobson. He sent me a message yesterday. His lad TJ wants to know what hooks I use and traces and shot leader. So I'll put them on after and show the young man who's interested in fishing. I'll put him in front of the camera after and show him. I hope he's watching tonight. Evening Carl. So I'm in this deep hole at the minute, I can't grip bottom, I'm just letting it move about on the bottom of the lead. Hopefully it'll attract the fish. Evening Ian. I've got 2 spotlights, Kevin. I don't know if I can get them on the picture or not. What I made knocked up myself. You can see them at all. There they are. One there, and they are bright. I've got them on a little tripod, running off a 12-volt battery. They're absolutely brilliant. Evening Curtis. Ian, sorry about that. Hey Patrick. Yeah, it's something I knocked up myself. I have on a little tripod running on a 12-volt battery. The spot lamps for a car really. I use on the Range Rovers, Land Rovers. Hey Mick, thanks for coming on. Hey Jay.
Is that boat out?
No, it's a boy.
Got that green light?
Yeah, for the channel.
Alright.
They're there, Ralph, because I keep getting a tap.
Yeah.
Before it went tap tap boom and flipped back. I thought it was a slack liner. But I reeled it in, it's not even gripping bottom now. There's nothing on it, otherwise it'd be going like mad now. I think, Ralph, you know them spotlights you got for Sandra, how much was it?
Them two I've got.
Yeah, right then.
I think about
£8 on eBay.
the big ones on the top
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
£8 for two
Yeah.
on eBay.
Yeah.
It's just somebody's asking.
Yeah.
£8 for two. Oh yeah, Austin said £10 for two. I've just asked Ralph. Hi John, thanks for coming on. Just missed a couple of belting bites earlier on. It's a cracking night, it's not cold. Probably put my leggings on after, my bottoms, but not cold one bit. I was going to bring the tiller lamp, but didn't need it. Had a bit of rain on the way down, but it's cleared. Evening Paul, thanks for coming on. Yeah, it's a lovely night. A brilliant night for it. Couldn't wish for a better night. I think it's 8 degrees after, around about 10 o'clock. Yeah, they're great, Kevin. I wouldn't be without mine, especially when we go to Mersey. Yeah, I've got reflective tape, Kevin, on top 3 sections at rod, mate. I have got tip lights, but I don't need the tip lights with these spot lamps. Cheers, Paul. I think when I put them on at home, the spotlights on a fully charged battery, it lasted about 8 hours. 7 to 8 hours, these lights. Evening, James. Evening, Andrew. Thanks for coming on, mate. Let's just hope that the internet plays ball tonight while I'm doing the stream, because I've had troubles with it the last couple of days with Facebook and things. Cheers, Jill. Thanks for that, love. So yeah, just hope the internet plays ball tonight. I'll get this one in a minute and knock another one out. Hi Neil, thanks mate. See, them bites before, they were brilliant. Didn't half here, I've got another knock on now. I'll just leave it a minute this time because... Evening Tim, I'm over at your end mate. Cleveleys. Just had another tap on it. Probably like a white in that at the minute. But the bite before was a belter. Didn't half bang down. I say there's a channel out in front of me and then it fills a big hole up right at the front of the channel. To me right. That's where I'm putting my baits tonight. Come on, fishy. Plenty of time yet. High tide's not till 8:10. Got another hour and 30 minutes or so. Evening, Gareth. Thanks for coming on. Hey, Richard. Thanks for joining us, mate. So hopefully we'll have a nice, fingers crossed, a nice codling out tonight. Hey Duncan, I'm using black lug bait and squid. I've got big baits on. Why do I get a worm, I cut it in half. Off eBay, Paul. There you are, where we go. Is it a little whiting? We'll see in a minute. Yeah, they're on eBay, Paul. They costing said £10 before. I think I'll have to get this, I've got a bite on. Got a nice fish that. Spit the hook. Spit the hook out. Never mind. Another one out. That's size 3.0. Puma mantas. Everybody, I'll just get this one out. Say I have to go sit back at Bibby tonight. I'm sorry about that. Come on. Got a nice fish that as well. Alright. Come on, Sticky. I won't be a minute, I'll just beat this up. Back with everybody in a minute. Oh. There is a bit of a snag out there. I know where the hole is. There's a shingle on the bottom. I've been running up and down with tractors. Sorry if I've missed anybody. Hi Ricky. Hi James. Got some worm on my needle. Ready for the next one. Thanks for the worms, John, the brilliant.
I'm getting BT bites.
Hey?
I'm getting BT bites.
Oh, mine's been going like mad.
You're getting BT bites.
I've just lost a belter. Just keep bending rod.
Do you know what them BT bites are?
BT lights?
BT bites. BT bites.
Yeah, for the tip of the rod.
No, British Telecom.
Oh, right.
It's like your phone it's ringing, when you get up and pick it up, like, it stops.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's had a cracking bite, it gets up to it and it stopped dead.
Yeah, I've just had a belter. It didn't have pulled down on rod and it spit the hook. All the bait was hanging off the end of the hook. Hey Wayne, thanks for coming on. Hey Peter. Cheers Pete, I've just lost two, well, I lost a belter before, I've just lost another one. And that's with 3 hooks on. Hey Chris. Nice one Chris. So that's 2 belting knocks I've had up to now. So they're there, they're out to play this evening. We're not even high tide yet. High tide till 10 past 8. 10 past 9 is an hour after, an half after, be about 9:45, 10 o'clock-ish. We'll be here till. I know this wind's going to change shortly, it's going to go to a northwesterly, which is ideal down here. Let's have a cup of coffee. I've got a funny feeling we're going to get something decent. To get bites early on like that, they must be out and about somewhere. Yeah, like I was saying before, there was a guy on, I think he lives in America. Hey Simon, I think he lives in America. His young lad TJ was asking yesterday what rigs I use and what shot leader I use. I'll see if his name pops up afterwards and then I can show him on the camera. Hey Simon. I know the fish are there because Ralph's getting tap after tap after tap. They've been going up and down the beach here with the diggers, and what they've done, they've churned all the sand. There's like shale on top of it. And that goes out to about 40-50 yard, and then it goes on to sand, and then it's shale again. But where I'm fishing at the minute, I'm right in a deep hole. The big channel comes in here just in front of me. It's about 70-80 yards out. So I'm casting over the channel and then dragging the leg back into the channel, into the big hole where it fills up. Instead of little slight tap. I'll leave it this time and see what develops. Brilliant, hooked it proper, that last one I've just had on. Evening Jason, thanks for coming on mate. Got spat the hook out and all the bait was hanging off the end of the hook. Well, we can only see. I'm just going to put my leggings on and then it saves me messing about after. I have got my big fluffy hat as well, but I don't need it at the minute. It's so warm. It's not cold. It's not cold at all. Watch this, I'll just start to put these on and then the rod will bang down. Like it usually does. When you put leggings on, you always want you to take your boots off to put them on. Just keep the pressure off the legs. There we go. Evening Tony. Thanks for coming on mate. That's my leggings on now, nice warm as toast. It's ideal, the tide, the weather. Absolutely ideal. Well, we know they're there. We know they're there. Fishies. Hey Rob, you alright mate? I've just missed 2 belters Rob. I've just lost one, spit the hook. I always find it fishies better here just after high tide. That's when you seem to get the bigger cod. coming up the channel. That's if they're there. But I'm sure they are there because that one I've just had on. Didn't half pull the rod down as I hit it. Like I say, it spat the hook out and that's the 3 holes. Oh, I am, Rob. The saying, Rob, there's a channel in front of me, it's about 80 yard out. Just where it fills up, there's a big deep hole in front of it. And I'm just over that and then dragging it into the deep hole. I can feel it gripping on the shingle and then all of a sudden it'll go slack. I can feel the sand on the bottom. So I know I'm in it. It's about 80 yard out, John. That's all, it's not far out. Ralph's behind me. And Ralph's casting just this side of the sandbar, which is about 40-50 yard out. Where the channel runs around the sandbar, so he's like just this side into the channel. I picked here tonight because I was talking to a mate of mine yesterday and apparently they were cuddling caught on this spot, that's why I got down here early. Like I say, I've had some belting bites earlier on, just lost one, I lost another earlier on, helping Ralph out get some lining, pulled somebody's lining, they must have snapped off in the shingle down below. Hey Alan, thanks for coming on, mate. Oh, cracking night. Can't fault it one bit. Just want the fish to play ball now, which I think they will. Evening, Martin. I'm at Cleveleys, Tim, you know, going down towards the bottom end, towards 5 Bar Gate. You've got the toilets. Where the toilets are, there's a junction at the top where Lidl is. Come up from where Lidl is to the junction. Turn left and I'm about, what, 300 yards on the right hand side. Cheers, Martin. Oh, not again. Probably that's why he's not eating. Just leave him, Lynn, so I'll come home, just let him drink some water. I'll sort him out when I get back. It's something he's eating. Probably when he's sniffing and licking and I take him a walk and I keep pulling him away. Well, he's stubborn sometimes. I'll sort him out when I get home. Come on. Built and banged down on it before. Cheers, Simon. He's got a tummy thingy then, anyway, just leave him, love. Just leave him. He'll probably eat something tomorrow, just let him drink water tonight. I'll take him round when I get back. You know he likes going for his little late walks at night. I'll take him round when I get back. He probably wants to eat some grass or something in the garden or whatever. I'll sort the come on out. He's probably picked some up outside. I've been taking him a walk. He keeps sniffing and licking everything. Come on, fishies. That's 2 good ones. Tighten this up in a minute. Got me something knocking about in that hole. You both in bed. It's lovely out here, honest to God, it's not even cold. It's a cracking night for it. Yeah, there's a change again tomorrow in the weather, it's going to be raining again, and they did predict a shower later on, but just a little shower, it's not going to like heavy rain, and then mist and fog. The skies are clear. Yeah, out at sea as well, the stars are starting to come through a bit. Hi Michael, thanks for coming on, mate. I say, I hope this internet just plays ball tonight and it doesn't go off. Had a load of trouble with Facebook yesterday, Messenger. Time yet. Usually say about quarter of an hour. Cheers Michael. They usually say about here, about quarter of an hour before they start to come on proper, and then a good hour and a half after, up to 2 hours. So I'm going to be here till 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, about 10 o'clock. The tide was 8:10. Tide's 8:10 tonight. High water, it's a 29 footer, 8.8 metres I think it is. But it's quite a big tide. I'm surprised because when they come in this, you know, they start to build up the big tides. I think they go up to about 31, 32 the next couple of days. They usually bring the heavy rain in with them. All the smaller tides are a good night, but there's no fish about. Well, there is, but you have to go out low water. Well, these big tides are ideal. I'm glad the picture's alright for everybody and the sound. There's no wind. I should just have a tap again on this, unless it's my eyes playing tricks. I think them 9 trawlers that's been out at sea have took all their cod. It's funny they've been out and there's dead dolphins on the beach and seals with no heads on and God knows what else. It's a joke with them. We'll get it sorted out by the end of the month. Get air waters back. I mean, buy the fish off us instead of us buying air fish back off them. Yeah, I've had a lot of problems, Dave, with Facebook the last couple of days, and the Messenger, that was down yesterday. Could I try getting hold of Ralph, and it wasn't doing anything. He was being silly yesterday. He was setting it up for this 5G malarkey, I think. I'm just going to take this a bit of slacking on this line. I know it's in that hole at the minute, it's just sand, and then as I reel in I hit the shingle just off the hole, off the bottom of the hole at the side. Getting a little tap, a little whiting. I've got big baits on, so the little whiting are going to find it hard to pick the bait up. I'll just take this slacking a bit. I won't be a minute. That's better. I'm right on the edge of that shingle. Yeah, I've got the multiplier on again tonight. I usually fix spools now when I go on the Mersey with the lads. Feels strange when you've been casting the fixed spool and then you go back to multiplier. Well, I love using the multiplier down here on beach. I don't know if you're still on, Rob. Are you missing the casting, mate? The good old days with Jody and Steve. And that was the last time I seen you, was down there at the EC. That was a while ago. When Baz came down in there, Jamie. Come on, fishies. He's there before. Let's be having you. Nice big baits. Nice slug. Nice squid. There we go. I'm going to leave it this time. Let it take it proper. Seems to be right on the edge of that shingle in that deep hole. Just as he hit the shingle. Leave it this time. Take it. I'll be a little white in that probably, not messing about with bait. It's that big it can't pick it up. It's a bit more for everybody. It's a bit better. It's a bit better. A bit like a white in that, trying to pick my bait up. No, it's too big for its mouth. Well, I know they're there. I know they're there. I know they're messing about. I know there's fish there. To play tonight. Evening, Andy. Thanks for coming on, mate. Popular name, that. Andy Williams. Once a little whiting, just nick the end of the hook, and then a big cod come along and take it. It's happened a couple of times. Just tighten this line up a wee bit more. Right on the edge. As soon as I hit the edge of that shingle is when the bites come on, just at the edge of the deep hole. I won't be in it, folks. Right on the edge, right on the edge. You will be, Lynn. Evening, Dave. I'm looking at my phone and I have to keep looking over the top of my glasses, just keep my eye on tip, but I can see it on the camera as well when it starts to tap. Okay, coffee time. What about coffee time? It's a lovely night though, I can't fault it, not one bit, not cold at all. Might probably get, as it gets a bit later, it'll start to come in that mist and fog. We have a big field at the back of us, and the cold air will probably be running off that after over here. So see, be drawing it up. Cheers, Andy. Thanks, mate. Should get something tonight. I've lost a couple of belters up to now. And the thing is when I'm pulling them out of that deep hole over the shingle, probably not getting the lead quick enough up out of the deep hole, and they're hitting the shingle and spitting the hook. But I'm just going to let them take it now and take it down a bit before I strike. Be good to have a nice codling out this year. You know, lads have been struggling on the Mersey just lately. They don't seem to be coming through at the moment. This time last year, they was pulling them in for fun. There was some nice big cod caught last year. Not sure if there was a 17, I think it was £17. Last year on Mersey. I know there was a few caught around the £6 mark, £7 mark. The biggest one I had off there was about just short of £4 last year, and you was picking them up for fun. Now there was coming in not a problem, but this year they seem to be very, very slow. I'm just plagued with whiting at the moment. I'll be glad to get over again once they sort this lockdown out. I can't go over while the lockdown's on at the minute. Well, hopefully next week they'll sort it out and I can get over to Wales and go and see Mum and my sister. I always go to Mum's and never take my gear with me and do a bit of fishing while I'm there. She lives over in North Wales in Llandudno. And at one time he used to go and fish Colwyn Bay a lot and fish a channel there at the back of West Shore. Couple of good spots on the arm in the summer for bass. Got some nice bass out and pollock. You just have to watch what you're doing when you're going over that side, well over the edge of the arm. I was in the Coast Guards over there for just short of 8 years. I mean, when we used to do training, I used to take a bucket down with me, a little rake. I used to go and get the ragworm and peeler crab, take the crabbing up with her, and bring the bucket back up, which is a spot you can't get to, even on low water, because the tide only goes out so far, but it uncovers the mud and the weed beds where the ragworm are feeding. Talk about king rag, they was king rag. Really big ones. And bass used to love them. And the pollock. Come on, tap again. Must have been a little white in that swimming past. What they do, they come up this channel here, they go right round. Well, they come up from up near Five Bar, well, back of Russell School on the far channel out that goes out. It floods in and then they tend to come right up past Five Bar Gate on the back edge of the channel, right in front of us here, right past, round the corner towards the Cadets and then up towards Gimwall. But Gimwall is a channel a bit further out. When tide's going out, they tend to go into the far channel to swim out and pick food up on there on the way out. It's all changed since they did these new walls here and everything. When it was the old walls, it was brilliant fishing. Well, they've put a good, what, 20 foot, 30 foot on a road in front and then put the walls up. We used to come over the wall onto the main road, flood all the main road. There used to be pebbles and stones and everything when the tide came in. Good 30-40 foot waves coming over the wall. Hi Alan, thanks for coming on, mate. I was saying last time when I was on, I used to come down here with my dad years ago. Had some good nights down here, back at Russell School and Five Bar Gate, up near the Coast Guard station at Fleetwood. We used to have a carrier bag under the tripod who could fill it with whiting and codling on high tide. And since they've moved the channels and the worm beds and God knows what else. It's always better fishing low water and coming in with it. Getting on top of the worm beds on low. They're a good walk out now for the worm beds. Used to be go out about 200-300 yards and you'd be on them straight away, but tends to be going right out for the worm beds now. Yeah, at Fleetwood, you walk out 20 yards, you start hitting the worm beds, but they're all blow lug. You have to go quite far out for the black. This Mr. Griffiths just turned up. don't know, it looks like him. Could be him. Probably. No, I thought it was. Fishes, where have you gone? Hey Lee, I just thought that was you then, pulled up in car. John texted me before, he said he couldn't make it tonight. It was a cracking night. I've lost 2 up to now, 2 belting bang downs on rod. There's quite a few out further up. I think there's about 20 behind us. I've got Ralph and Sandra behind me. It's alright mate, there's always another time. You know, work comes first mate. I don't know if Ralphie's been on yet, Mr. Osborne. Oh, he said he was going to be busy today. He'll probably be on in a bit. A little bit more slacking in a minute, just pull it just off that shingle slightly where it's sat at the moment. I think they've had a track machine going up and down the beach here in front of us today, because you can see the lines where they've been, and they've disturbed all the stone and everything on top of the sand, and it goes out for about 40 yards. And then we've got sand and then shingle again. In between them 2 bits of shingle there's a deep hole. Alright John, I think he's at Karen's doing a little job, I think he said. He'll probably be on about 8ish or something like that. I know he said he'll be home for about 8. He's probably having a bit of tea and all that, bless him, before he goes home. I know he'll come on, he did say he'll nip on after. Don't know why, I've got a funny feeling I'm going to get a nice codling. I hope I get a nice codling. It'll prove this cod in the sea. Oh, my chicken sandwich is nice as well, Lynn, thanks. I see you put me a little chocolate bar in as well. I had half of my sandwich before, get the other half after. Cheers, Carl. I'll just tighten this up and I'll give it another 10 minutes, I'll bring it in and put another fresh bait out. No, the baits are that big, the whiting can't pick it up. Well, especially the small ones. You watch now, it'll prove me wrong. She'll just have another tap on it. Prove me wrong now, I'll bring one in, it'll be about 4 inches long. I'm on black lug and squid, Kevin. Tonight I put half a lug on, then squid, big piece of squid, then half a worm and then a big piece of flapper on the end, squid flapper on the end. Try and imitate a little whiting if it flaps about in the water. And I'm using the good old spring-loaded penholes again tonight. Sakuma Mantas 3/0s with a 6-ounce lead. These gripper leads I bought off Mr. Rustian John. Southport Angling. Brilliant leads. Great on the Mersey and great on here. I could have tightened this up slightly. I keep getting a little slight tap on it. I'm hoping there's a little whiting on the end. I'll leave it on. Evening, Tony. Yeah, I've lost 2 good ones, Tony, up to now. Ralph's lost 1. Just tighten this up a little bit. I can feel it on the shingle. I can see the bend in the rod when they tighten up. And it's just pulling it out very, very slowly. Yeah, so do I, Tony. Like I say, I lost 2 belters before. Didn't half pull down on the rod. Brought it in and it must have spit the hook and pulling it over the shingle. All the bait was dangling off the end, as if it had been sucked. So I'll give this another 5 minutes, I'll get it in, get another fresh bait out. That little tap on it before. I'm expecting some weed to come in soon. I can't see any at the minute on the water. The water's lovely browny colour. Another 25, 30, 35 minutes yet before I... Evening, Patrick. Thanks for coming on, Patrick. I'll say I'll get this one in, give it 5 minutes and then I'll get it in, get another one out. I'm casting from behind the bivvy tonight. I've got a little tap on it at the minute. I'm casting behind the bivvy tonight because I'm on the slope. Near where you fish once, Tony Holt. At the end there where that slope runs down into the sea. So if I do get a decent one on, I can walk down to the bottom there and put it up the slope. Starting to come up the ramp now, the tide. I don't know if you can see it down there at all. Just coming up the ramp. Just behind me tripod. It's a lovely night. I was going to go to one of my sacred spots tonight, but Ralph would have struggled getting there, and Sandra. I thought I'll let this spot here, what I was told about yesterday. So here we go on. It was Tony. Yeah, but you did well though, didn't you? Didn't you? Was that night you got them soul out? And I had that little Ray. Hey Stephen, Demi. I'm sure it was that night, Tony. You had them, was it a doggy? A doggy and some soul you had out, and a Ray. Can't remember now. I think Ralph was with us that night, weren't he, Mr. Osborne? Come on, bang down again. Make me night. Oh, was it time before? Evening, Keith. How you doing, mate? I thought it was that time it was blowing. Cheers, Steve. Evening, Nathan. Thanks very much, fella. Yeah, I thought it was something like that, Tony. I couldn't remember. We've been down here that many times. You've caught that many fish, I've lost count. I'll get this in a minute and get another one out. Something messing about with it before. I have to walk down the ramp when I'm reeling in because of this deep hole in front of me. There's some, I wouldn't say big boulders, but big enough to get hooked up to. Something messing about with it at the moment. No little whiting having to do with my bait. Evening, Stephen. Thanks for coming on, mate. I've lost a couple of good ones, Nathan, earlier on. I'm getting a little tap on it at the moment. I think it's a little whiting, but this time yet. It's not high tide till 8:10. I'm going to be here till about 9:45, 10 o'clock-ish. Evening, Ralph. You alright, mate? Have you got sorted? Lost 2 good ones up to now. It's a shingle that's thing, because I'm fishing a deep hole. I'm pulling on it, reeling like mad to try and get it out of the hole over the top of the shingle. And I think that's where it come off. Hey Michael, how are you, mate? Hope to get to Mersey near end of December when they've sorted this lockdown out. Yeah, Ralph was saying, Paul, you know, bad rod, are they? The tip on them are that quick. And I hope we're getting a bit of rain at the minute, a bit of a shower, I think, coming over. I think it's rain. Coming down past my lights. Yeah, just a bit of a shower, I think. We'll probably get a bit of rain on nearer to the high tide. Alright Ralph, catch you in a bit. I said you'd be on about 8 o'clock or just after. Ah, that's where he's probably got it, Tony. Under his bed. You're not out over the weekend, Stephen? I'm doing my best, Dave. Yeah, I think it looks like rain, but going through the thing, it looks like a bit of sleet, snow. Put the battery inside here. Inside me, baby. Oh, just put that wire over there. That's it. Just get the battery in there, then it don't get wet. I'll get this one in and get a fresh bait out. I won't be a minute, everybody. If anyone comes on, I do apologise. I'm on TT Sport, Darren, Century TT Sport, mate. Evening, Mark. I'm using a Pen Fathom 12 multi. I'm on £15 main line, tapered shot leader, 15 to £60. Using my spring-loaded panels again. I love the rods. I love the sport. They remind me of the Daiwa, the AWB, what I used to have. Evening, Richie. Right, I'm going to get this one in, get a fresh bait on before this rain starts coming down a bit more. I'll be with everybody soon. If anyone comes on, I do apologise. I'll try and be as quick as I can. With that bait. Here. rubbing everybody. I'll just bait this one up. Put my nose up to this if I was a cod. Okay. Did say we would have a little bit of a shower after. Oh, he's just putting dry water. It's a rain and that should go over. You okay there? Hey? You okay? You alright? Yeah. You're not putting your bivvy up? You're not putting your bivvy up now? Hey? Oh. Try to put it up, just keep yourself dry. I think we'll have a bit of a show, you know, just before I want to jump on. It won't be for long. Some of John's magic worms on. Cheers, Stephen. Thanks, mate. Doing us proud again, John with worms. Belters they are. Lovely cod bait. I've been telling Ralph to put his bivvy up. Right, that's that baited up. It's alright, Alan. I've lost a couple, Alan. Mr. Green and Mr. Turner. Alright, up to now. It's 10 to 8, it's 10 past 8, 20 minutes high water. I'm going to be here till about 9:45ish. So, that's some belting bites. Steve Pudsey says hello, Ralph, too. Yeah. He sat at the back of me, Steve. I just said to him, put his bivvy on, but he's got his coat on, his big coat on and his leggings, and he sat there in his chair watching his rod. Ralph lost one before. Nice fish. I've had a couple on and lost them. But this time, yeah, usually kicks off here just after high tide, about an hour after high. Yeah, there's quite a few out at the minute. I'll further down, going towards 5 Bar Gate, there's a few out. I think these, just hang on. There's about 4 or 5 behind me, and then further down there's a bit more on that bit of a bullnose down at the bottom. Thanks for coming back, Pete. Wherever it was on that one, then when I brought in, all the bait had been sucked. Probably crab or something messing about with the bait. I'm just going to nip down the ramp for a quick wee week, and I'm bursting. Won't be a minute, everyone. Hey, Steve. I've got, I'm using Sakuma Mantas 3/0s, and they've been alright before. I'm not letting them, what it is, I'm going into a big hole out in front of it. It's about 80 yards out. The shingle just at the back of it, then the deep hole, and then shingle just as you pull it out of the hole at the front. And when I'm getting them, I think I'm pulling them out of the hole and hitting the shingle. Hey Gareth, hey Tanya, thanks for coming on, love. Your dad will be on soon. He's just nipped on, I think he's on his way home. Did you say here though, about an hour before, and then it starts to go hectic after high tide for the last hour and a half. So that's my plan tonight. Thought before when I got them bites before and the rod banged, and I thought it's going to be one of the nights tonight. Brilliant. It always goes quiet about this time, just before right. Similar to Mersey, you're getting all them fish. And right on high water, so you should go really, really quiet. And then half an hour after I fall, they start going mad. There's some belters on there last year. You're welcome, Gareth. I say I'm casting behind the bivvy tonight, so I can't actually put my cast on. There's no room in front of me. I've got a ramp in front. I only set up here because I was told about it yesterday. Well, we could only see. It looked promising earlier on when I was getting them good bangs down on it. Ralph had a good one on and lost it. I think Ralph's using the up and over rigs tonight. I'm using the good old stringy panels. Nice big baits on. How do, Alan? So it was tight before, it seems to drag just slightly off that big in that big hole on the sand. It's like sand at the bottom, shingle each side of it. But when the tide came in, there's about 3 foot of water already in the hole. The channel comes in and goes straight over the top of that hole and then right down to my left. So I feel when I'm casting out, I can feel the shingle at the back, and when I reel in I feel it drop into the hole where I'm fishing. And I feel the sand. When I tighten up, it's tightening up, it's gripping. Whereas the tide's coming in, it seems to be loosening the lead on the sand, and it's just slightly pulling back till it lifts. So we can only see the living hope. Quite a lot of people mooching about tonight as well. Lost 2 good ones before, Tony. So I'm trying to pull them out of the hole over the shingle, and I think that's where they're coming off. And I've had a few bites, but there's time yet. Another 10 minutes before high water. They tend to come on after high water here. First hour, hour and a half. As James Tilsley will tell you, when we came here one night and I packed up the stream and everything, lo and behold, he had a codling on. Sod's law. I hope the picture's alright for everybody. You can see the rod tip. The phone's dropped down just slightly. There we go. I can see it myself then, you see, through the camera. Yeah, I love the rod, Gareth, the sport, Tornado Sport. Love them. The great bite detection on them. The great in strong tides, strong winds. I can't fault it. I say it reminds me of my dyers. I used to use the AWBs, the AWTs. Well, the AWT's a bit stiffer, but very, very similar. The action's very similar as well. Cheers, Carl. I can't tell, you see, this side, whether it pixelises or not. It looks alright this side of the camera. I've got a funny feeling anytime soon that tip's just going to go bang bang. Fingers crossed. I'll get a nice £6 codling or something. You've got to come through there where I am at the minute, because like I say, it's the start of the channel. It's about 20 foot wide, 30 foot wide, the channel, and then it runs down to the left of me, down to about 15-20 foot.
It's again another good bite on. It's where them steps keeps taking me into them, and it's wrapping me up.
You just had another one on.
Yeah, and it's took me into the same place, and it's solid.
What you want to do is go to the steps, stand on the step and reel it in towards the steps. Don't reel it in where you are. If you just walk to the step now, just go over that first step and reel into the step. Because it slopes like that, you've not got them, like these blocks here, I've caught these about 3 times. But if you go, just go over that little thing, same as that.
I'm just using the one rod.
Yeah, you're better off with just one.
It's, that's 2 good bites on this now.
Yeah, I've lost 2 belters.
I've had it on, it's kicking. Then bang, solid.
Yeah, definitely codling.
Hey?
You're definitely codling.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, definitely codling. Biting won't bang down like that. You'll just get them little taps.
Yeah, no, this is boom, bang.
Yeah, straight down. That's what I had earlier on.
That's 2 I've had now. It took me I've had it in for about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Then bang, solid again. He must know what it's doing. He must know what they're doing.
Well, you'll know, Ralph, because they swim towards you.
Yeah.
You know, you feel it on,
Yeah.
and then as you're reeling, it goes slack because they're swimming towards you. You've got to try and keep the rod tip up, just keep reeling, and just go over that first. Try and pull your rod to them steps.
Right.
Hopefully we'll get a big one out, Ralph. That's Ralph's just lost another one. Hey Lisa, if you're on load, it's here. That's Ralph just lost another nice one. He's getting them up to where the wall is at the front. But what he's doing is hitting the slabs at the front, they're coming off. And I was told him, just step over that first step on where the steps go down and try and reel into the steps. I've had the same problem here with 2 of them up to now. The same that night when I was here further down, and I hit one of the blocks at the front and it knocked the fish off, and that little wave coming and it took off. Hi Lisa, sorry I didn't see you come on. Evening Dev. You alright mate? I'll just tighten this line up a little bit. Certainly banging against the wall at the bottom now, 5 minutes and we're on high tide. Nice one Dev, I've just lost 2 belting fish. Ralph's just lost another one, he's lost 2. So they aren't half banging down on his rod. Just tighten this line up. water's perfect for them. Lovely chocolatey brownie colour. That little shower's blown over now. There's only a little bit of a drizzle, not much. Have a good kit, Lisa. Chocolate brownie. Aren't you lucky, Michael? Hey, John. Lost 2 at the minute. Ralph's just lost another one. 2 he's had on. There we go. Another raccoon. I'm going to leave it this time. Let it take it. I'll let it take it this time. Baits are that big, they seem to be picking it up and playing about with it. Yeah, definitely, John. Lay the hammer down, feel it on as well. There's some weight on it. Ralph's lost a couple as well, John. Ralph's just lost another good one behind me. So I feel it on and then it goes slack. I said, let it be swimming towards you, keep it going, keep the reel turning. And he's getting it near the slabs and then just gone. Told him to get it near the steps. If he gets one on, I'll go down and get it in for him. I should tighten this line up again. It's like white in this. Yeah, so do I, John. I'm getting bites. Got a couple of cracking bites earlier on as well. I say Ralph's had a couple good pull downs. He's gone reeling and they've come off. I know I'm right on that shingle at the edge of the hole, that big deep hole in front of me. So they're there, they are swimming through. Sorry if I missed your question, Michael. Cleveleys prom between Fleetwood and Blackpool, mate. Yeah, it is, Lisa. Just getting the odd spit every now and then. It's blowing over. It's because it's near high tide now. It usually does. Well, it's bang on high tide now. So we'll have a little bit of rain and then it should clear off. Not going to be heavy. They're just little drizzles, that's all. They're not predicted heavy rain anyway. It's supposed to be changing any time soon, northwesterly, 8 to 10 miles an hour. Sorry I missed your question, Michael. I don't know if you heard me or not. between, well, 5 Bar Gate, Fleetwood 5 Bar Gate, and Blackpool. It's all changed now, Michael, to the old promenade when it used to come over the tide, over the wall. They've absolutely done a cracking job on it. Thing is, they've been up and down today with a digger, I think a track machine, because there's track marks in the sand when I got here. They're about 50 yards out, up and down with the shingle on top. Yeah, they reckon it's going to be bad. It's only over the weekend. Well, starting tomorrow, Sunday. They did say there'd be a little shower tonight. Not much of one light, you know. Very, very light, on and off. As long as it don't bounce down. What's it? 8:30. 2 hours. I think I went for... I'd be chocky bad, I think. You watch, cup of coffee, chocky bar, and the rod will bang down. Look at all the seas lit up. A couple of cars parked up with the headlights on. Not much, Stuart Rouse just lost another one. Yeah, they did, Michael. They had to do something, didn't they, mate? Because it used to come over the wall onto the main road. Came down here one night and hey, good morning, thanks for coming on. Yeah, I came down here one night. I think it was 31 foot. And the police blocked off the road up there at the T-junction. Came down and said, can you move, lads, because we're going to have a bad one tonight. By the heck, it was bad. Okay, Lisa. Just wait a minute, love. Lisa said hello, Ralph. Lisa. Hey? Lisa. Just coming up now. Hey, Matt. Say Lisa said hello.
Oh, right, Lisa. Thank you. That much around here, I can't hear anything.
And same when I put my hood up, I can't hear anything.
Oh. You've got plenty to say, do you want any of them corned beef sandwiches? I don't like them rolls.
I'm fine, mate. I've still got a chicken sandwich in my box. Just gone. High tide should start now, next hour. Any time from now to next hour. So I'm going to give it to the 9:30, 10:15. It does, mate, yeah. Right the way down now to Russell. Yeah, she's in van, Lisa, Sandra. They had a rod each out, but just good sitting van where it's a bit warm and I don't know who that is, it's just sent me a message. It came in and went off. I've got to try and get this thing off now because it's blocking me writing. That's better. Right. The rain is here again. I don't know if you can see it on the picture or not. Just a little shower. We've got to go back home tonight. We've got to go back through Blackpool tonight. The way we came in, they're going to lay tarmac later on, so the roads will be shut again. So I have to go all the way round to the end of the 55. It's going to be, man, it's not too bad. Go up past the football ground. I got onto the start of the motorway there, the 55. Go on, there's something playing about with it. See a slight little pull on it. She's got in van now, Austin. Bit cold for her. She did have a rod out with Ralph, but she's put it away. Hi Lewis. Ramirez, thanks for coming on, mate. It's not cold though, it's not cold on the hands or anything, it's, you know, it's quite warm. I think they did say it was about 8 degrees. It was going to be a bit warmer tonight than what it's been all week. But we will get a shower every now and then coming through. We find when it starts to go out the tide, these showers will go out with the tide. Drink chilli lamp tonight, Tony, but I didn't need it, mate. Quite warm. Go on, fishies. Anytime now. Now to the next hour and a half. Time we got now. till about 9:30, 9:45. We first got here, God, it was tap, 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 tap on the flood. And then it banged down and I missed the first one, and then I don't know, yeah, I think it was up the stream before the second one. I brought all the bait, well, brought the rig back with the bait, and it looked like it had all been sucked, but I'm sure I hit that shingle with that one when it come off. Say I'm trying to pull it up out of the deep hole onto the top. Probably if I'd have put the fixed spool on, it would have winched it in a lot quicker. Get it off the bottom. Never mind. I know Lisa, that's what it's been like most at night. I'll tighten it up again in a minute and just see. There were a few little whiting coming through before. Let's tighten my line up a bit. Nice one, Rob. Oh, that was a nice one I've just lost. Just lost a nice one on slabs. About 1.5 foot long. I know. That was a cracker, that. Come on, let's get it out. Get another one on. We're going to go down to the front next time. Bring it in. Oh, there. There. Right. That's a pelter. As soon as I get up to that slabs at the bottom, coming off. Nice codling. It's good size as well. Slabs, I'm going to go down to the salt next time. I put it in the salt. Lovely codling, that. Lovely codling. Oh well. The next one, I'm going to go down slow. Slow. Why did people put these slabs? No, I know why they put these slabs in. Lovely big baits. Come on, I want another one now. I won't be losing this next one. Some big slabs in front of me, and as I pulled it over the slab, it's pulled it off the hook. When it's took off. They might be Austin. That was a belter, that. Good £3. Come on, fishies. You catch my first codling of the year. Come on, let's have another one. There. Stick a squid head on. A squid head on. and the tip it with a squid head. The glasses now. Somewhere. I've got to have one out, that's 3 now I've lost. They're brand new, Carl. I made them up yesterday, put brand new 3 holes on. Brand spanking new. I know they're sharp, I've stuck it in my finger about 3 times. I'll go down the ramp this time and pull it in up the ramp. It's just shingle down there and sand. There's some big slabs in front of me with about 2 foot high in steps sort of thing, staggered. And the tide, it came in then on the wave, and just as I pulled it up, it hit the thing and come off the slab. Never mind. There we go, we're on again. Come on, take it. I'm going to have you this time. Bring you up the slope. They're definitely out there. Come on, tap down again. There we go. Hopefully I'll get this one. Ralph. Yeah, there we go folks, you can see that cell. a blanket at the road anyway. Let the fun begin. Thing. That goes tuck off. Won't be a minute, everybody, I'll just pick this one up. Oh, God. Come on, what's it come? Oh, that cuddly that I lost before. That's a blanket out of the way. Come on, I know you're out there. Want that big one I lost. Right, so let me box. I was saying before, let me get my glasses. I was saying before, there was a young lad yesterday, sure he's from America. I think his dad's called Tommy, is it Tommy Dobson? TJ, he was asking what line I use. Shot leader. That's the shot leader I use. I don't know if you can see it at all. I can get hold of it. There. It's tapered. Asshole. Tapered shot leader. 15 to 60 pound. I usually get 18 to 70 pound. But that's the shot leader I use. There we go. And you get 5 lengths on it. 15 metres, don't get the 13 metre one, they're too short. That was a mistake I made. You want the 15 metre ones. I'll just tighten this up 1 minute, I won't be a minute. The leads I use are 6 ounce. I don't know if you see that at all. And this big bait black. 60 pound trace with a 30 pound snud with a spring loaded pennel and a swivel on the end. It's 150 pound swivel, power swivels. And them's the rigs that I use. If you've any questions, want any advice, you can always get me on the messenger and I'll have a natter with you if that'll help you in any way. Well, come on, I know you're out there. I know you're hungry. Can't believe that one I lost before. Seen me right as soon as it hit that slab. It's a nice one, I know, nice coddling. Never mind. I hope the picture's still alright for everybody. What is it now? It's gone 2 hours. Usually it starts to pixelise after 2 hours. I hope it's staying on okay for everyone. Well, I've got another little tap then. It's a hell of a walk down that ramp and back to get them in. The tide's pulling to the left. I'm trying to pull them in up tide, and it's a bit of hard work. Anyway, it's gone back to fight another day. It's just undersized, that one. Cheers, Darren. It's just that it usually goes funny after a couple of hours, you know, streaming. Does anybody know if Ralph's been back on? Mr. Osborne. Hey Kevin, thanks for coming on, mate. Well, that's a blank out of the way anyway. Lost 3. and a little whiting. Ralph's lost two or three. This is when they start. This is prime time now, around this time. For about an hour. If they're there. Well, no, they're there. I had one on before. Keep looking up, I don't know if it's my eyes or I'm just looking at the corner of my eye. I'm sure I keep getting attacked. Cheers, Pete. I say it usually goes funny, doesn't it, after 2 hours, but I checked the signal before, it seemed fine where I am. A little ting on now and then a bleeding big codfoot grab it. Love it when I take them home and put them in the sink and Lynn comes down. She thinks when I catch them they've already got batter on ready for the oven hot chip pan. So I can't eat that, somebody eats them when they're battered from shop. I don't like them with the heads on. That rain seems to have moved off now, the tide's been high water and it's moving out. Anytime soon. Hey Terex, are you okay mate? Thanks for jumping on. I've just had one ting up to now. I lost a nice codling before. Lost a couple before that. But they're just starting to come through again now. The water's perfect for them, I can't understand it. A nice little turn on the water. Usually I find here when if it's just a little bit more rougher than what it is, a bit of a surf on it, tend to go mad. Come on, fishy fishes. Let's tighten it a little bit. Them whiting though, when they bite, God, they don't half attack the bait, they're like jaws. Like piranha fish. Thanks, Terex. Hope you're enjoying it, mate. Had a little bit of rain before, it's starting just a little bit, but it's not much. But it's not cold. It's not freezing cold. It's right, it's damp more than anything else. You can just see in the background, there's fields at the side of us, just over the road. You can just see a bit of mist coming off the grass. Well, they did say it's going to be foggy after.
5 to blank.
There you are, get it there Ralph, in front of the camera, nice one Ralph, there you are, we're on this side here mate. Well done Ralphie. Well done mate, you'll get it from there, can you throw it?
Nah.
There you are. Get around it for you. There we go.
I can't even shave with this hand now.
You can't.
Murder.
We're getting old now.
What's that cooking thing? Elbow.
Have you still got that?
Yeah.
Thought they would have done something with it by now, injected it or something.
Can't get to that.
No. And they don't want you to go in there. You've got to talk to that phone. Crazy,
I
isn't
mean,
it?
he sent me up the hospital. And everything, come back. I said, it's always what? I said, are you doing what sort of work? That work? I said, well, you've been exercising. Because I've been out fishing, because I'm supposed to be out.
No. Just say I must have been lying on it, funny.
Yeah. Like that, sticking out there.
I thought they would have injected it. Like a cortisone. You know, draw the fluid off. It's a bloody joy. It's no worse than having pain. It's like toothache. You look better trying to sleep and you can't sleep.
I brought one of them things on I don't know if you've seen it on eBay, about 30 quid like a strap.
Yeah.
Let's see, right?
Oh yeah, with the old one.
Yeah, I thought the hen one. We had it working about an hour.
Yeah. You haven't seen too proper, don't you? It's like me with the X-ray. It's a joke.
Yeah.
They're more bothered about this vaccine they're like it and killing people off. Yeah, it'll blow over again though, Ralph. Just keep it up for the time being. Yeah. Come on, we want a big pudding before we go. Oh, I'm glad for Ralph, that's him. Saved his blank as well, his little thing. Come on, fishies. Well, something's having a go at it. That little bit of rain's just come back again, but it'll clear in a minute. It's on the ebb now anyway. It's gone down about a foot in front of me, down at the slope. Prime time now for these cod. It's usually about this time now. Next 3/4 of an hour. Say we'll give it till 9:45. Got to go the long way round tonight. We've got to go through Blackpool and God knows what else, and it's 30 mile an hour right through for about 8 or 9 mile. Speed cameras on every corner for the revenue collectors. I never thought tonight because if it had put me bivvy where Ralph is, I could have done the pendulum for some of you in the off the ground. I am going to do a video this time round it summer. I've not had time this year. I'm trying to sort different things out, and I will do a live video on the off the ground and pendulum when the weather gets a bit better. I'll go through it very, very slowly, then explain whereabouts the lead's got to be and the pull through and arm position, head position, leg position, body weight, rotation, transferring weight. That's a big part in it as well, to get your distance, use your body weight as well to get the lead away. Transferring the weight over. And transfer it right through the rod. And like I say, I'll do something in the summer. I'll do a little video. I'll just tighten this one up a bit. Just on that edge again. just pulled it. Just pulled it off that shingle at the back of the hole. It's sat in the hole now. And see if anything comes past, picks it up. Right, Tarek, so that, well, I've had a look at whiting, I've had lost 3, Ralph's lost a couple and he's just had a look at whiting. It's time yet, any time now, next 3/4 of an hour. When the codlings start to come through, they were through before. I'm quite surprised, don't usually come through on the first slot, on the flood. It's usually on the ebb when they come through. But, we'll see. Nice big baits on anyway, so plenty of scent in the water for him. Do with a nice codling now. Torex. Torch room, turn it off. That was getting a shadow. Any time now, from now to 1:45. Yeah, will do, Ralph. I wanna get a few at lads on. You know, that I've taught, and to wait till summertime when it's a bit nicer, and I'll do a couple of hours video. I think he did, John, didn't he? He did a short video with Paul. I think it was on one of the streams, I'm not sure. Man, it's gone quiet for a minute. I first got here and chucked out 5 minutes, 7 minutes, bang, 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 bang. Take a bit of slack off. God. Missed it. Missed it. That's that liner up. Missed it. Touching stuff liner. See that, everybody. That's the bait I've got on. Nice big baits. No fishes. Nice big bang down on that one now. Could do with doing, Ralph, do it on the phone and we'll put it on slow motion and that'll catch the lead and everything. Then in flight the rod and everything bending, beginning, the end, and it should pick the lead up. And that's something I wouldn't turn my nose up to, is that bait that I've just sent out. James was with us that night, and 10 minutes after we was packing up, and he had one on. How are you anyway, Ralph? You alright? Have you done your bits today, mate? Oh. I'll put my bivvy up in the kitchen again when I get home, dry it out. What cod couldn't resist them baits? Unreal. It's a nice one before, down steps. Good 2.5 pound. I want to bring them in at the ramp. We could have got down there, well, halfway down the ramp tonight, but it's difficult trying to cast because there's no room behind me because of the wall. Some past 35 minutes or so. It's about 9:45. Should be coming on now. Just lost that one, that slack liner. Just a little tap again then. I put a black lug on, squid black lug, and then I've put a squid head on the end on this one that's out. Done the same with the other one as well, ready for going out. Can't believe that. You having trouble, Ralph? Internet again, mate. It's been a pain, hasn't it, the last couple of days? It has been a pain. I'm quite surprised this has run as well as it has. Usually 2 hours it starts pixelating. It's a joke. Absolute joke. Did you manage to share it, Ralph? Probably won't, will it, if you're having trouble? Oh, my head's itching off. It has, Carl. We had problems with it yesterday. I was getting phone calls and texts off different people. Why you on Messenger? Why can't I get in touch with you? And God knows what else. Me and Ralphie had the same problem yesterday. Yeah. Getting us all ready for when we've had the vaccine. No other really. That's alright. I've used 2 gig of data up to now. So I've got 5, 6, 8 gig of data on it, so there's plenty. Cheers, Austin. Come on, fishes, where are you? You're coming through now. Certainly splashing about down at the bottom there, the waves. Evening, Vincent. Thanks for coming on, mate. Let's tighten this up. Certainly rolling at the bottom. Had a bit of a wind on it and a bit of a surf on it, it'd be perfect. There's no wind at all. I just had a tap. Well, they said it was 5 to 8 miles an hour tonight, the breeze. 8 degrees. Dreading the drive home after through Blackpool, and it's going to be a nightmare. Same problem yesterday, Carl. I turned my internet on and off, on and off, on and off all day. There you go. Strong smell of weed. You know, the cars have just been parked up. Come on, fishes. Nice big baits. Well, I know they're there, they're codling, because I had one on before. And usually they're coming back through any time now. Well, about 10 minutes ago, they've been coming back through. They'll come back up this channel in front of me to head back out to deep water. Right up to my right. Hello, Pablo. Thanks for joining us. Good evening. It is, Austin, it's a pain, mate. They're doing the road work, so maybe that's why we've got to go back through Blackpool. We drove all the way through last time to find out when we got to where we wanted to get, they'd blocked the road off. So they diverted us all the way back to Blackpool, which got about 15 mile on our trip. So I said to Ralph, I'm going to go back the other way, pick up the 55 at the end there, past the football ground. Go up the other side and it's speed camera, speed camera, speed camera. It's a nightmare. Can go up past the airport, pick the motorway up at the top. It's quicker just going up the side of the football ground. Takes you straight onto it. Takes me, what, 45-50 minutes, but when the roadworks was on, last night it took me about an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours to get here. And I'm over up the road from where it is. About 40 mile. Come on, fishies, where have you gone? Gone down now, it's gone down about 2 foot from the wall. I think we've still got deep water in that hole where I am at the minute. All the nutters are out with the cars. Some of the lads have packed up in front of me. I was up there before. They've gone. I don't know how many's behind me now. You alright, Ralph? Where is it now?
Oh.
I've got one on here. Another one, took all my bait.
Right?
Took all my bait. Heavy as well. Shut the bait off. I'm trying to pull it up tight. Oh, I've got to have one out. This is crazy. And over there. Over there. Heavy that. Yeah. Hey?
Someone fishing you.
Yeah.
What's he doing lead stopping?
Oh, the health to that again. As soon as they start swimming towards you, you need that shingle. Some big cod out there tonight. There is. There's cod out there tonight. Another one I've just lost. It's on my bait. That was heavy. Heavy, heavy. Come on. Let me have one. Let's have one out. It's hard work trying to get them out against the side. Time about 1:30. Time for another truck, I think. After this. Gotta get one out, sure. That was a belter. Again. Oh, I don't know what's happening. Away with the cars. And we'll go another tap. See as soon as I get onto that shingle. That was another fish that one just lost. Heavy. Heavy, heavy. I'm sorry if I've missed anybody. Come on. Hi Shane. When I go to the bottom there, because the tide's pulling to the left, I'm trying to pull them up. That was heavy, heavy, heavy. I was struggling to turn the reel. Went in with the reel. So what time have we got? 25 to. I'll give it till 10. I'm getting fed up of losing them now. They're not whiting what I'm getting on, definitely not. Hold on, I felt it pulling down on the tip. I hope so, Carl. That's 4 now. walked down to the bottom there and I was pulling, I felt it on. I thought, brilliant, I've got a nice one on here for the Sheltic camera. And as soon as I got near the slope at the bottom, just boom, gone. Swimming towards me like mad. Took all the bait. Come on, let me just have one, please. That's all I ask, just one. Just one, that's all I need, Alfie. That was a belter, that. You lit half window, not rod.
Is that Tony Outcasts up now, isn't he? Or what?
No, he's been busy doing the house, hasn't he? He's got a house up for sale, I think, and he's been busy doing it, you know, doing it for sale. And solicitors and God knows what else. They'll be out again soon. I'm hoping next week, when we've sorted this lockdown, I can go over to Mersey on 27th or 29th.
Well, everybody goes over, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everybody looked at. Well, them look, well, they're on tier 2, anyway.
Yeah. It's with us, you know where I am at the minute. It's tier 3 malarkey.
Well, I'm not tier 3, no.
I thought you was tier 2. You're tier 2.
He's in London,
Yeah. But let's see what happens with them then, eh? Because they're right with it at the minute, aren't they?
Yeah.
So why are they not in tier 3?
Now that Lucas, that Lucas in tier 2.
Yeah. Will it sound you like somebody's...
I don't know, I've never been on that Facebook place yet.
That
I think that Martin's been in there more than he's been out.
Yeah. Well, look at all that homebrew. Would you go anywhere?
Hey?
Would you go anywhere with all that homebrew?
No.
Definitely not.
Wait, there's that, he's got the own brew, he's got the barb in, he's got all the food and all.
Yeah. I'm sure I wouldn't be going out at all.
No. It's when he done what he did, he'll be making his own brewery soon, won't he, Kevin?
Yeah. Lee's going on.
I think I'm going to have to get some stuff on the top of the rods.
All that tape.
Yeah.
Some
One
of
of them
that.
little, one of them other little rods I've got it great, I've got it all the way up in there, Bert.
That's why you want that right tape there.
Yeah.
They used to put a luminous on at one time, didn't they? Hey?
It's got water.
It has gone warm, hasn't it? Come on! We've got 15 minutes. "15 minutes. Won't be a minute, everybody. boat out there, though. You know, something I don't know. There's a little fishing boat out there. Sorry if I've missed anybody. Hi Nathan. Hi Jamie. I'm on spring-loaded pennels, Jamie, with the black lagoon squid, mate. That was a belter, that one I've just had on. It's hard work trying to pull it through the water up tide. With it pulling to the left and I'm trying to pull it up to the right. Started swimming towards me and I felt it right near the end again. Tip wasn't half going. And just as I was pulling it through the edge there, it boom, off. Come on. The little boat just gone out fishing. A cod, Jamie. Lost 4 tonight. 1 on the steps, 2 coming in, and that last one I've just had on. And a small whiting. I've had loads of whiting bites, and that's all I've managed out tonight is a little whiting. I wish I'd have got that last one in, but I've just had on. It felt a nice big fish. Should have let it swallow it, should have let it take it down, the bait. Probably pulled on it too much. Probably just had it in the lip. Should have let it take the bait down. Hey Dave, thanks for coming on. I'll give it another 10 minutes. It's gone down quite a lot now, the water. Let's tighten this. Go on then if you're going to go. Go on, we could tap on it. away now. Here comes the rain again. Here comes the rain again. Rubbish. Right, folks. Hello, Jim. I'm going to be packing up in a minute, mate. I've done 2 hours. I'll just give that 5 minutes in the water. I'll get all my lights down and my lamps down and God knows what else and get them over to the car. That's a job less. My batteries. I do want to say thanks, hey Tom. I just want to say thanks to everybody that's been on. I'm sorry I didn't get the big one out. 4 in total. Ended up with a whiting. But I'll be back. Most definitely be back. I hope everybody's enjoyed it as much as I have. I would have given it a bit later, but it's a drag through Blackpool this time of the night, getting back to the motorway because of the road being shut off. Laying tarmac. It's probably doing it at night time when everyone's in bed. I know it's a bit of a bind. Cheers, Carl. I'm hoping everyone's enjoyed it and picture's been alright and sound, and I'm just sorry I didn't get one of them big ones in that last one that I just had on with the belter. I wish I could have got it in for everyone. Wasn't half giving me a fight down at the bottom. Well, never mind, next time. At least I know they're there. I know they've been coming in tonight. You're welcome, James. Hi, Lee. I'm going to be going off soon. 5-2, just tighten this line up and then. Last ditch, see if I can get one. You're welcome, Pete. Thanks, mate. Chat to everybody tomorrow. I hope I've given a bit of advice tonight on my rigs, rod I'm using, reel, baits. Hi, Matty. Yeah, I'm going to close down in a few minutes. I say thanks everybody for coming on. It wouldn't be a stream if you didn't come on. Okay, Ralph, will do, mate. Definitely talk over the weekend. Just wish I could have got that last one in for you. It was heavy, heavy. So I know they're there. At least I know they'll be on the way up towards the Mersey now, Ralph. If they're round here, mate, they'll be on the way up to the Mersey. They've got to be. Cheers, Steve. Yeah, just waiting. Might have lost 4. Cheers, Paul. Cheers, Dave. I don't think there's anything there now. It's gone right down now, the tide. It's gone down a good 4 or 5 foot now. I can see the sand at the bottom. You watch, I'll end the stream and I'll have one on. Right, I'm going to end the stream, lads. Thanks everybody for watching, everyone that's been on. I hope you've enjoyed it. Hopefully be doing another one soon with Ralphie. I was using black lug and squid, Matty. Big baits. Big baits. To keep them liquor whiting off. At the beginning I had loads of taps, and then tap tap bang. Had one on, lost it. Had another one on at the steps at the bottom here, came off. Had another one on about half an hour or so after that, and then the last one I've just had on didn't half pull down. With the tide pulling to the left, I've walked down the ramp and I've been trying to pull it up through the current of the tide, and it's come off right near to where I wanted it on the ramp. But never mind. I'll get it next time. It's not the first and it won't be the last I've lost. Anyway folks, I'm going to end it. We've got a lot to pack away, batteries and God knows what else. Thanks again everyone. Good night, God bless. Stay safe if you're fishing over the weekend. Take care. And I'll be doing another one soon with Ralph. Alright everybody. Thanks again for watching. All the best everyone. Bye for now. Bye.